My darling, lovely, beautiful babies, it's time to begin the climb to Mythic Limited. We got, I think, like 2 pips away, 1 pip away in last month. And we technically had a few days left. And we could have hit it, but it was the weekend. And so I just let it be. So we're just going to actually start this goal early. Start this goal early this month. We're going to dedicate this whole week to trying to learn the format, be a little more comfortable. Next week, we have several magic days to either finish Constructed. I'm almost at Constructed Mythics. That shouldn't take more than a day. But I want to begin the climb with Limited. And the one thing I want to note, as I'm about to hit this ready button, I don't know this format very well. I really don't know this format very well at all. And so for that reason, we're just going to enjoy a couple of games to kick things off. A couple of days, couple of games, couple of drafts to kick things off. Where we expect to be a little bit of a struggle bus. And that's okay. I like when I'm starting a format just to get inputs, get a lot of experience, even if it is getting the crap kicked out of me, because that is then the thing that I can use when I go out and I look at guides, when I watch other videos, stuff like that. I have something to relate it to. We got good old stick fingers, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X creatures. Put all creature cards revealed this way into your graveyard. Power and toughness each equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. I don't like old stick fingers very much. I think I'll probably get one of these removal spells. I think I'm just going to go ahead and nab the Defenestrate. Stromkirk Blood Thief feels okay. Blue and black, I historically hear, are really good. I mean, just looking at this, Baithook Angler is a perfectly solid 2-drop. Vivisection seems quite strong because we're going to be able to create so many creatures. Organ Hoarder is the absolute stone cold nuts, right? This is the best card in the pack, and there's no other blue, huh? This card's alright. Organ Hoarder, it's a 3/2 that lets you fill your graveyard with things like spirits that can be cast from the graveyard, disturb creatures. And it just redraws itself. It's pretty good. What else do we have here? Another Stromkirk Blood Thief. Dual Craft Trainer is actually alright. Do we have anything else here that's quite good? I used to think that this card was not that great. I now think it's actually quite good. I think this is probably the best card here. I've come to understand that Eccentric Farm is pretty good. When I say come to understand, this is in these tiny amount of drafts that I've played up here. Alright. What to do? Hey, look, play with fire. Deal 2 damage to any target. You know I love those kind of cards. You know I do, but there's like a lot of good blue here. Feral Abomination is good. Makes a zombie. Yeah, Baithook Angler is good. I think it's Angler Abomination. I'm not going to go ahead and get the Falcon Abomination. These decayed zombies, I mean, as a creature, you're just like, you know, like, I think it was Nox who described a zombie as it's like half a mana. You know what I mean? It's like half a mana to just have a little creature out. But these have tons of things that they activate. The zombies will have things like, you know, sacrifice a creature, do a thing. Or tap a creature, do a thing. And that's what makes them really good. Is that they're sort of idle ammunition that can kick into gear. I have heard that this one is quite good. Crawl from the cellar. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And it costs, dude, it costs 1. I mean, that is an insanely cheap cost. And it flashbacks and makes the zombies big. We also have Moonrager's Slash, which seems late as hell. Do we just get this one? I feel like we just get the Moonrager's Slash. I feel like we do. I mean, the other things that seem reasonable here, I've been quite impressed with Gavney Trapper for 2 reasons. One, just what it does has been quite good. Just what it does has been quite good. Just tapping a thing for 2, and it's 1. But it's 0 power, which is very good for activating those Coven things. Okay, so we have Vivisection. as an additional cost to cast a spell, sack a creature, draw 3 cards. You know, we have... Where are you? We have the Falcon Abomination that makes the Black Decayed Zombie creature token. I think Novice Occultist might actually be what I prefer to get. Component Collector is We still see an Eccentric Farmer, which I do think is quite good. I thought this... I feel like this card is quite good. I feel like it's between these two. I think I'll just take the Vivisection. There's a lot of zombie makers, I think. But again, I'm not the best at this. I'm not the best at this. Okay. I think I'll get the Evolving Wilds here. We have Moonrager's Slash, and I would like to run it. Cards like this just look like trash to my old school drafting brain, but I think it's actually better upon more reflection. There's just not a lot of good mana fixing in the format. Evolving Wilds is basically it. Duress completely sucks. Soul Guide Griff is, I actually think, pretty good. I like it quite a bit. Vampire Interloper, the card that just, for some reason, wins games all of a sudden, all the time. Seems fine. This to me feels a little bit like the zombies that are made by these blue cards. Candle Trap I've found. I mean, I don't know. I just need some more games to kind of get the comfort in my bones. I think I'll just get the Consider. I think I will. You know, instead of opt, it's just, you know, a little surveilling. There's been some good green, it feels like. And the Bait Hook Angler is back. I think I do get the Bait Hook Angler. I don't think I want a ton of these. Also, return non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you control that permanent, draw a card. This is a great way to replace yourself with a card and just, like, get back an Organ Hoarder or something like this. Rotten Reunion. I will take. I think Timberland Guide is pretty good. I think it's quite good. I don't know which one is actually better here. I'm going to pick the creature, because when in doubt, I just grab creatures. Wow, this wheeled? I mean, I'm going to put this actually here. Oh, shit, I thought I clicked. Alright, I have Secrets of the Key. Rats. Alright. Alright, well. Doesn't help to be lucky. Never has. Never helped me once in my life to just be a lucky, lucky person. Ludovich, when it enters a battlefield or attacks, mill a card. Exile creature card from your graveyard. Transform Ludovic. X can't be 0. Alright. As a creature transforms, becomes a copy of creature. Yup. Select its name is this. It's 4/4 and legendary. Put a number plus counters on all equal number of creature cards exiled with it. Okay, so it's like a 5/5, huh? What else is here? Flip the Switch. I have been very impressed with. Revenge of the Drowned is very good. Siege Zombie is very good with our little zomboids. We have another Vivisection. Let me just check out my curve. I feel like Vivisection will probably wheel. I suppose I should get Locked in the Cemetery. I suppose. Yeah, I mean, we only have Defenestrate and Moonrager's Slash, so I think this is probably fine to do. Olivia's Midnight Ambush. Yeah, I'll run one of those. I like Rise of the Ants, man. I think ants are cool. Loggeiss's decks that would want Vivisection don't usually need it. Yeah. That sounds about right. Look, I know it's our friend, the Eccentric Farmer. Would love to see that back. I like removal. Okay. I think that's good. Dan G says there's a sick green deck in this seat. I think you're incorrect. There's a sick blue-black deck in this seat. Silver Bolt I also think is very, very excellent. I think I almost always want to run one of those. Triskaidekaphile. I mean, I think that this is just great as a 2-drop that can draw cards for 4. I don't really have a way to win right now, outside of a couple flappers. I think we're actually reasonably okay, though. We're pretty cheap. Yes, Gob Wrangler. Perfect. Tap 3 untap creatures you control. Tap target creature. Heck yeah, man. There's a flip the switch, but I think Gob Wrangler is unbelievable. I think it's just really, really, really good. There's an Arcane Infusion. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Galvanic Personigitration or whatever it is. Alright, let's tap some stuff, baby. Corpse Cobble. Nice. Yeah, this is good. Is this pack 2? It is, and we might just request not to see the final pack. So I think we probably will not run Secrets of the Key. I'm not sure if we'll run Consider. I think this is good enough. There's a Flip the Switch, which we've been wanting. Also Revenge of the Drowned. I actually want this one. They're both pretty similar. I don't even think I'm going to run a Vivisection, man. I already have one of these, so I'm going to put this in the side. Alright, now we're getting some dregs. That's good. Alright, why can't I hold all these Vivisections? Last pick, Locked in the Cemetery? Oh, this is exactly the kind of deck that I will completely screw up. Well, there's the Organ Hoarder. I want that. I want this and this and this. The top 2 cards. Exile one of them face down. Maybe look at the exiled card. You may spend mana. I don't think I even want Siphon Insight. Do I want Delver of the Secrets? I feel like I just want an Organ Hoarder. You know what I mean? I feel like this card sucks. I think it's between these two. I think I'm actually going to get the Organ Hoarder. I think that's actually correct. Covetous Castaway, I have been a huge fan of. Wow, I want most of these cards. I think that... It's a big Disturb guy. Alright, so there was a card here that I feel like I was not going to run. Yeah, I might not run these guys. I might pull out one of them. I think this card is ridiculously good, too. I don't know if I'm going to run the Moon Rager Slash, as we're getting more stuff. We might not need this. Ambitious Farmhand, I think, is excellent. Excellent. Wow, these packs are great. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Falcon Abomination. I think that's right. And I think that we should stay pretty cheap and low to the ground. You know, I don't think we need to be running any Giganto ones. I think we can just win with lots of pecking, huh? Is this right? I think I actually am just going to take the Interloper. I think I'm just going to take the Interloper, right? I feel like we have some... Whoa, what happened? Alright, I would love one of these. That's great. Go ahead and... Where'd my flip the switch go? Did I not take it? Necro. I don't understand this card. I'm not doing it. I feel like I might just want a Gale Drifter, huh? This card appears to be a stinker. There is a Silver Bolt, though. Yeah, I'm going to do Silver Bolt. Yeah, I think I like Gale Drifter. Cool. Yep, it's good. Wow, great. Yeah, I think we can cut anything we're on the fence about. I like to overcut first. Start with the things I feel quite certain about. I think No Way Out is incredible. Right? I mean, both of them are very, very good. Some good cards. We always have the backup Selesnya list in our sideboard we can board into. Larder Zombie. Yeah, I mean, I think that like blue and black just feel like they have a lot of good cards. So yeah, we actually have 14 creatures. Ah. So where's my removal, huh? I don't think we need any card draw in this. Yeah, I don't think we need any card draw, right? Because we already have a pair of Organ Hoarders that are drawing. We have the Triska... This one that can draw. Let's just... She always wants to push her butt onto the space bar. There you go. What a good cat. This lets me draw. And then I have lots of extra spends that I can do with Flashback, with Corpse Cobble, Covetous Castaway, Bayhook, Angler, Ecstatic Awakener, Gale Drifter. There's a lot of ways in which I would want to spend additional mana. So that seems fine. Kind of am interested in Rotten Reunion. What do you guys think? I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, Locked in the Cemetery is also just a completely fine removal spell. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Seems completely fine. I think Rotten Reunion, there's an argument for this, because it makes me more zombies, which works very well just as a way to end the game, and also to do things like Scab Wrangler, tap stuff, deal damage, corpse cobbles. I like this because it's so cheap. I'm gonna give it a shot. Now, is 9-8 the correct run out? Well, let's actually go back to our curvature. Feels like it should be the other way, huh? Should be 9-8 the other way. And I think I'll probably will smack in the Evolving Wilds. Let's go ahead and get our cool Swampers. There you go. And our cool Islands. I think 8-8 seems right. Why is it so slow? Someone lockstep this and shouldn't have. Eight, 7, 1 with 1 consider. No. All right. Sorry, I would give it a longer title, but I can't. My cat's in the way. Twiskus says you need the Black Outlands? What? What's a Black Outland? What does that mean? How many wins will Day 9 get? Vote is up. I don't think you need the wilds at all. Oh, we definitely don't need it, but, dude, I mean, the fixing that this provides is really nice. The new Innistrad lands? Oh, I hate those ones. Oh, I don't like them. I love these lands. Nothing has surpassed my joy and love of these. Oh, I especially don't like the black ones. I think the purple... it's that the outline, I think that the way the hue looks digitally doesn't feel good to me. Doesn't feel good to me. They are cool looking up close and cool individually. Ethan says, you hate something I like? Well, fuck you. Well, fuck you too. Social media works! Alright, we have the Bangler and the Wrangler. No way out. Annihilation commencing. Ben Carey says, just give me one gamer, mister. You got it. I'd be more than happy to look you straight in the eyes and shout, gamer! Out of my way. Yeah, I'm gonna play Ludovic. Ho ho! Covered is cast away. Covered is cast away. Alright, I mean, the run out here is clear. I was gonna say, is it me or is this game loud? But then I realized the only audio I hear is the game, and so I'm gonna turn my PC down. There you go. Wow. It's terrific. How did this die? Ecstatic Awakener. Exile X creature cards from the graveyard. Well, I don't want to get rid of that one. I mean, just easy plays for easy days, huh? Let's put a stop here. No, oh, that's a Field of Ruin. I thought it was an Evolving Wilds. I was like, why is this not cracking? To combat we go. Any attacks? God, that's so disgustingly good. Did you find a way out recently? No. Found no way out. A ban in the post? Nice. Alright, well. Completely zooped. Boomed him. I mean, the problem that I'm having is that there's too many ways to win the game immediately. So I am going to play the Triskaidillophile, but do I... Alright, there we go. Put a stop here, so that way I can tap some shit. This is what I mean by, like, these zombies are just great at activating stuff. All right. It's a very bad dog now. All right, so I'm going to swing with pretty much everything. Well, that's good. Kind of, sort of. Alright, do one of these, do one of these. We'll stop there. I'm gonna do just those two. Technically, I could have popped the Evolving Wilds and sent that to the bin, but I just don't want to redraw it. Exclusives of the 2022 set's been announced yet? I don't know. I'm sort of like, ugh. My informational intake lately is like so narrow. It's so mixed and weird and bizarre. Like I have this really myopic experience of how things roll. You know, like, hey, what's going on with the Red Bull Wololo tournament? Oh, I followed that crap. That was some good stuff. What else is happening? I have no idea. What's going on in the ASL? That I'm up to date with. We're good. Squid Game, seen that stuff. What are the upcoming Magic sets? I don't know. The next month of my broadcasts are up on the calendar, though. Oh, that's right. Now that you're saying this, I understand all that. Calvin says, ASL starting soon. We're already well beyond the round of 16. You've been following TI. RNGesus, I was live watching TI at the start. Wait, I'm... What? I'm silver? Oh. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, I just don't play that much limited. I guess I just didn't play in a while. Rats. G9 Falls is a noob. It's got a long way to Mythic. It's actually not terrifically long. It's not terrifically long. As much as I respect you, you're all fucking wrong. Really, all climbs start at plat. You can't really lose stars till you hit plat, I think. I don't know. I mainly play constructed, where I just vacillate between platinum and mythic, and it's never clear to me what's what's supposed to be occurring, because I hate ladder seasons that reset super frequently. So I will play the one that can deal more damage. It's plausible that I will foul play the next thing that plops down. This is destroy target creature with power 2 or less. There is a lot of things that do have power 2 or less. Guess this is right. Nice. How often is reset? Every month! I hate it. Absolutely hate it. There is merit. Oh, I can kill that one. That's good. There is merit to the idea that of a ladder that is progress-based. You know, like it's fun to work hard and work your way up to gold, and then to platinum, and then to diamond. These are fun things. You'll never get me to say they ain't. Great. Terrific. Okay. Nice. Alright, I'll just keep playing things onto the board then. This is just not really going to matter that much for us. It's fun to make progress. And why would we say this? Well, it's fun in like an RPG when you're level 10 and you work your way to level 20 and you unlock the cool level 20 ability. Ugh. Like, this is fun stuff, man. This is good. It's good stuff, you know? Golly, man. Oh, yeah, this is good. I don't like this reset sort of stuff that is so frequent that it feels like nothing is going to be happening ever. I'm going to go ahead and play the Gale Drifter first. The Organ Hoarder is a, I think it's fair to say, a better overall card. But my opponent looks to be a bit in a screwed spot. Playing an Ardent Elementalist on turn 4 doesn't bode well for Villain. We'll need a way to kill the bird of the day. Very well. Captain Romeo. Elbow says, wait, we just say that ranking up stimulates our brain in the same way as leveling up in an RPG class? I'm doing a poor job of explaining what I want to explain, so suffice to say that I'm right as shit. So let's see here. When Covetous Castaway dies, mill 3 cards. Seems good to me. I mean, if we successfully draw a Lando, we just get to play the Covetous Castaway. Called it. So let me see if I can explain this as quickly as I can. Okay, I'm gonna... No attack. There's generally 2 schools of thought when it comes to ranking ladder systems in games. The very traditional one is a skill measure attempt, something like an ELO system, where your rating is supposed to, in some regard, represent your overall quality as a player. Now, if you have any system that's based upon wins and losses, skill is going to be relevant, even if the end output isn't a super accurate measure. For instance, if someone has only played 10 games of chess, they have an ELO, but it's inaccurate. It's not an accurate measure of skill. There's another school that is, okay, ladder systems should be about a joyful experience and a fun process. That is where the fun comes from. So let's see, I want to maybe play this Vampire Interloper, so we're going to pop this down. Let's go ahead and grab this and smash this down. Hit me. And so what I think is interesting is there has been pushes to focus more on the fun and joyful experience of progress. For instance, in a game like Magic, when you are silver, when you get to gold, you can't fall down anymore. You simply cannot. Oh, this is fucking hilarious. Okay. It resolves. Oh, it fucking resolves, man. Abomination commencing. I think this is correct. And so, like, I like this idea that ladder systems should be fun experiences that you're trying to play through, that you're making progress on. Your skill helps you. Sometimes if your skill isn't high enough and you're going break even, you're unable to go up. But then you can get to these break points that feel like, yeah, I really achieved something. I'm the best. Meh. Like, I think this is good. This is good, high quality, excellent design. But I just don't like that this game resets your ladder rating every single damn month. I just hate it. Sure, Organ Hoarder trades away. It's the bird of the day. So I think Captain Romeo cannot live against this next swang. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did it, I won. I mean, like, none of my cards are particularly noteworthy in terms of their quality. But it's just like, just so much damage. Ugh. See what I think would be cool? Here's what I think would be cool. Is a multi-tiered ladder. If you get to, let's say you start at a tier 1 ladder, and for 3 months you play, and if you hit, we'll say diamond rating or above, you then get dumped into a tier 2 ladder, where only people who have ever been diamond or above in tier 1 get dumped. Something that makes it more of a sexy, fun, awesome, slick, sick event and shit, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's a really bad idea. Maybe that's a really bad idea. I will still say, my favorite ladder system I've ever participated in was World Game Tour, where in World Game Tour, everyone would start and be fully reset at the start of a season. And after that full reset, I like to sting. After that full-ass reset, man, everyone would be at 0. You'd play for about 3 months, and then the ladder would lock, and the top 32 players were invited into a top 32 tournament that would determine the winner of that season. It was really nice. What a play. It was really fun. It was really nice. Really, is it a good day to die? Yeah, you got it. So my opponent is doing the is it aggro? Probably just swing with these. Yeah, I think I should do this. This is as significant a threat as any. Probably get rid of this Seize the Storm at end of turn, huh? is not going to do it. Alright, let's get this one out of here. Technically, I could have waited for the corpse cobble, but I think it's probably better to just really put the stress on him. I think it's still probably a little better. Decay. Please show every single animation. Oh yeah, that feels really good to see the same animation 3 times in a row. That slows the game down. I'm just like, oh, UX. But yeah, no, I think that there's a real problem with these, like, Chess ELO has, for a very long time, had this issue, where you'd get players who would get to, like, maybe they were struggling to break 1300, they'd break 1300 and be like, whoosh, now I don't want to play ranked anymore, I don't want to lose my rating. Gotcha. Alejandro Sisome says, I sub again with Prime to tell you you're a great person, Sean. He was a great companion in long work nights, kind of Twitch role model. Haha, love from Argentina. Mwah, Alejandro. It is a treat to have you here alongside us. We're glad to see you. We don't have lifelink here, right? No lifelink? I still feel unsure that we're about to win. Alright, yeah. Say that to Lady Gaga. I will. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd be interested to do some... Non-Toxic Mercury says, can someone explain the term UX? User experience. User experience. User experience. This hand appears to really be trash. I'm gonna go ahead and send that one back. This one's good. So we are keeping this, but who do we send back? You know, I actually think we send back Ludovic, right? Because he's the hardest one to cast, and I think that's it. Shoes' friendly reminder that ELO is not an acronym. Yeah, technically it is ELO, but ELO is an accepted pronunciation due to how fucking long it's been doing that. ELO had the same treatment that aggravated did. Aggravate means to make worse, but so many people used aggravated when they intended to say agitated, that now aggravated just now means that too, which is fascinating. I like language. Yeah, Electric Light Orchestra, that's right. Yeah, UX is something that can encompass a huge variety of things. So user experience can... Oh, I'm so startled. No, don't attack. Oh, my God. It can encompass things from the way that the user interface feels to interact with. It can also be things like, oh, I went to the next level and then it took 45 seconds to load. Anthem had really long load times when transitioning between zones that players would regularly transition between. And so you'd say, oh man, this is a really bad UX. Like, technically the specific thing that is going on is long load times, but that experience feels really bad. It's me, an aggro blue blacklist. So this is one of the reasons why UI and UX are often sort of said in the same hair's breadth. Because your user interface has a strong impact on your user experience, though they are not necessarily the same thing. Firmament Sage is a relatively obvious target to smash. This thing will draw a card whenever the day shifts, so I think drawing cards is something I will not stand for. And one of the reasons why there are two different words is it creates an ease of communication. So you can say things like these like the loading times, the jitteriness on the animations, and the way this page is laid out is leading to some bad UX. When I enter the battlefield, draw a card, then discard a card. Disturb me, baby. No! I've been gobbled up! No! Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna smash my clue to maybe get a land. And if not, we'll just get Ludovic. I want to keep the Scob Wrangler up because we're going to be making some zombies, man. Get out. So you want to be a 2-1. I gotta be honest, I would be very, very surprised to just see this one appear. I mean, this would genuinely surprise me to see this pop down. That's why I did this in this order, because if he trades this away, does that mean that there's no play that Ghoul Dukat has? Yeah, but you can point to UX problems that are not connected to UI. Or if there is a UI issue, like for instance, if when I clicked here, here's an issue that I kind of feel, is that in terms of the UI, sure. Great. Ooh. Organ Hoarder into black mana would be nice. Dude, good lord. I mean, this is just a disgusting card. Stop startling me! So if it's land spell, man, we're gonna no way out. Oh, shit. Morbid Opportunist. That is some terrible news for us. Morbid Opportunist is the best. Whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a card. Ugh. And remember, it's one or more other creatures, so these guys don't count. Let's do this first. That's you. So then I'll pass the turn, wait for this to become midnight. It will be midnight soon. Okay, so Metroid Dread. I assert to ye that we probably need a cleanup week, which is like all the good games. Trapal Day 9 is not done. Destroy target creature without flying. Very, very good. Bye, Morbid, bye. Bye, Morbid. Boom. Oh, we pecking, baby. Oh, we pecking in. Dude. 10-turn clock. You love to see it. Excellent. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Oh, I didn't tap these things out. All right, I messed up. We could have done some real damage. Alright, so we're gonna kill a Scob Wrangler, huh? Bop. Lots of tapping going on. Dude, Scob Wrangler. I guess I could have Rotten Reunion to maybe get lethal, but I didn't want it. That's why he didn't swing out. Because the zombies die at the end of the turn. If they attack. So I didn't want to attack because we could probably punch through for a good amount of damage and maybe put our opponent in a threatening position. But we could also just keep tapping and do guaranteed damage and still have that same alpha strike later on. I think it's, broadly speaking, correct to wait as long as you can. Broadly speaking, it's correct to wait as long as you possibly can to swing with those little zomboids. Because I could use them to tap, I can use them to sacrifice to do things. It's just a lot of good stuff. How the draft's been going? This is kind of our first. Bruce Ashbase says, how the draft's been going? I still don't feel like I understand the format very well. It feels very like you will use lots of cute stally tactics to try to get things up correctly. I'm going to go ahead and crack this for pass-through equity. Zombies, the most abused creatures on Innistrad. I worry about those little zombie boys. Covetous Castaway. I have really found No Way Out to be an exceptionally good card. Ah, yes, Trample Hasters. Never happy to see him. I thought that the werewolves were going to be incredibly potent in this format, but it's hard to turn things to night, to be honest. It's, like, quite tricky. And it's pretty easy to flicker things back today, so I'll probably Gale Drifter, because if I can start smashing in, yeah, I think it's going to be fine. Venomancer says, zombies, the most abused creatures on Innistrad. Dova says, the zombies need to unionize. Seize the means of necromancy. That's fucking really good. Here I come. Ah! Nice. Seize the means of necromancy is really... I mean, that's like one of those things that's so clever. My wish is to remember it so I can rip it off in my own private usage later. And everyone's going to be like, oh, Sean, you're so funny! And that is the best compliment I can pay you, Dova. That's the best one. Can we restart Untapped? Overlay doesn't seem to be working. Hey, is anyone else having issues with the Untapped overlay? Should be able to hover over on the cards and see things. Yeah, looks like it's working for you. Looks like it's working for everybody. I hate to say it, Alpin, but it's not me. It's you. It's not me. I introspected about this for seconds and just thought, it's that guy. Alpin says, no, it's you. Reread chat. Oh, can confirm it's not working? Oh, look at that. Alright. I hate to say it, but it's not you, it's me. This is a me thing. Contortionist troop. X equals 3. This is at the beginning of your end step. That's right. Hello? I mean, if I can just destroy this guy, I think we're fine. I think I messed up by not waiting. I'm just gonna no way out this guy. Gotta make it daytime again. Slow this bird down, you know. Alright. It's the day. What do you say? Yeah, looks like it's not me. It is the app. Man, Rotten Reunion has been very, very good for me. Yeah, we need to have cleanup week. We need to beat Control. We need to finish Metroid Dread. Maybe closer to Christmas, you know. What is this little snarling bastard doing here, huh? What a dick. No, that's fine. Ow. Art is so gosh darn excellent. I love this guy. He's just like coming in with his arm. Famished foragers. MT Times said, did I ever have something like a 24-hour stream? I never did. And I think doing a 24-hour stream is psychotic. I think that's just insane. Contortionist troop is swelling. By the way, I think that this is a good depiction of how I understand the format, right? This right here. Who was it that said that? Was it something Bay? Who's the Bay that was saying they're having a hard time understanding the format? Ah, yeah, Bruce Ashbay. I keep forgetting that it's going to become night. And I'm a little concerned about that shit. Well, so we're going to need to start. Do this, so that way I can just turn it back to day again. But yeah, this game feels like it does stall out with some frequency. Oh my god, that's right, and I need to... I didn't see this one attack. I needed to make sure it stayed day. That's the mistake. Kind of glad we're losing to werewolves, because I felt like werewolves are not that great. But I think that maybe the description that we would have is the board states are going to stall out a lot. So what's the way that you win in a stalled board state? And what's the ways in which you stall a board state? And I think that with the werewolves, it's pretty clear. You keep playing werewolves until night happens. And then you just get this natural buff of all your things. And then you have things like Contortionist Troop that can obviously leverage this. Shit. Gravitas Castoe. This, and maybe... The Interloper. Oh, hello, Sheriff. Yeah, I think that we just played this one out quite incorrectly. So we're just super screwed. I guess I'll pick off this guy. And I do want to play this land instead of trying to keep the bluff up. Well, that gives him the Coven back. Yeah, Brick Skipper, we did not mean to put our Disturb guy back. We are dead. But I think that we deserved to lose that one. I think we were just playing it out pretty incorrectly throughout. That is okay. Unclear Nuclear says, Sean, do you have a plan to play Elden Ring? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Oh yeah, Elden Ring is going to be... Well, here's the thing. I think Elden Ring is going to be a game that I will love. This is... I think this is actually good enough. I think this is actually more than good enough. Yeah. I mean, I'm really eager, keen, excited for Elden Ring. But the problem is everyone is, so there's a little bit of an issue with if I wish to make content, what is the right timing for that? Yeah, by the way, that last game is an example, and I think MT Time is pointing it out terrifically, which is, I think that this is a good example of, why is my brain melting? This is a really good example of just getting more inputs. Just getting games in, so that way you can see what are the types of things that people are doing. And then I can start to have some sort of response and sense of what's occurring. Oh, okay, I see. So in this situation... okay, so we would Rotten Reunion, and then probably... Locked in the Cemetery. Great. Rather than trying to read up on archetypes or something like this... I can just see things that people are doing and learn from that. I think it's terrific. We lost to a werewolf deck that played in a way that I would not have played. Startle. Okay. Stormrider Spirit's probably amazing here. Yeah, I mean, why? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? How to get burned? How to get burned? Yeah, I feel like I'll probably certainly do 2 days of it. But I'm not 100% certain of how the rest of it is going to look. Not 100% on that. Now this is actually a removal blocker, so because if you cast removal on these, I just sack it to the Ecstatic Awakener. That's pretty good. Because now I can, like, flip the switch, foul play, Rotten Reunion, some combination. Shadowcast says, won't the Transformed Awakener still have the enchantment on it? Yes, but sacrifice another creature, draw a card, then transform. So if you cast removal on this, I can still activate this to sack this, thereby causing the thing to die that you were removing anyways, but then turning it into a card. And that's good stuff. What now, RC, Vinny? Because if it's nothing, we Stormrider Spirit. If it's something, we Revenge of the Drowned. Can you hold full control and pay this twice? Oh, activate only once each turn? Yeah. So if that weren't the case, I could have activated it infinitely many times. Come on, RC Vinny. See, this is for the believers who believe in your pal Sean. Sludge Monster. I'm just getting the Sludge Monster out of here. Alright. Sludge Monster's tight. Ugh. So now, we actually have a lot of options. We can Stormrider Spirit end of turn. We can Revenge of the Drowned. Okay, that's fine. Very good. Stormrider! Stormrider! Oh, that's good. Alright, so... Okay, Decayed. Sure. Yeah, let's put it on top. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty tough to prevent. Is this Eldraft? Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it, Growlsmith. No blocks. I mean, I don't think that there is a single thing that can be done about this, right? Like, if this gets countered, my opponent doesn't have the mana to cast the Startle. If this doesn't get countered, they have one less blocker, and then they can have the Startle, but then they still die. Could have kept the zombie back to block. Decayed says a creature with Decayed can't block, so the can't block is kind of hidden in there. Oh, we're scooping wins and putting them into baskets. Storms forgot that part. Yeah, no, I mean, I just shuffled back a bunch of disturbed creatures into my library. So, yeah, new format, same pains as always. I'm going to get some coffee water refillings. Did I do it? Have I drawn the nuts? Yes, I have. Wow, that is a nut draw if I ever saw one. Yeah, look at that. Boom, bang, flickety flang. Can we just draw? Draw a land. It's easy. It's 4 wins, right? There should be 5. Coming in, baby. Boom. Channel points, please. Soon, Shadowcat, soon. No way out? No! Oh my god. Lawrence is dear to you. And I was wondering if you would consider doing some water maps and learn the water mechanics in AoE 2 before we hit AoE 4. I think that could really be interesting. Kind of regard. That's an interesting idea. We have 1 day scheduled on the show sheet. Let's take a peek. Let me open up my show sheet. I have a little doc that has all my shows on it. So we are doing. So we're doing Draft to Mythic this week. We're doing Corrin on Monday, and the next week is finishing up Mythic whilst playing a game called Trials of Fire. And then we're doing Darkest Dungeon 2 on the Tuesday. Aw, you joking me. Actually, that's completely fine. We're doing Darkest Dungeon 2, Age of Empires 2, then Age of Empires 4 on that Thursday and Friday, and I have the first week of November I'm estimating as being a Age of Empires 4 week. There's Darkest Dungeon 2. I believe it enters into early access, is what they were saying. So we'll Revenge of the Drowned that later. This is probably an acceptable one to just zap right away, huh? Perfect. I'll be defensive for the moment. ZW Stern says, will you be clearing the full AoE for single player before jumping into multiplayer? ZW Stearns, I fully intend to play about 30 minutes of a custom map to learn the buttons before instantly fucking playing multiplayer. ZW Stearns, if you learn nothing, I'm starting draft week having not really looked at how anyone else drafts. No. Oh, this one. Oh, God. Ugh. Duel for dominance, you fucking... What a bad beast. What a bad beast. Oh, it's daytime. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm doing this, man. Oh God! I think Shadow Beast sighting is pretty slick. I'll just pick off these two, like it's no problem. No problem, Bob. No way out. This one. I'm really glad I included this puppy. And what's this? Diagraph Rebirth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I'll wait a turn on that. Oh, hi, Sheriff. Yeah, why not? Dude, my God, Diagraph Rebirth is gone. Oh, Sheriff. Whoa, easy. Easy, baby. Easy, little buddy. Target creature you control gets... Excuse me. Target creature gets... So, okay, so let's see here. If I send back this one and then swing out... So if I were to do this, I would get in with... Let's do this. Do this first. This is target creature you control. Yep, okay, so because that block happened, there's no ability to Covenant. Hey, good morning, Surprise MF. How are you? How's the new place? Well, I guess it must have been like, what, a year by now that you've been in there? I remember that video that you sent to me, man. That place looked... That actually looked really nice. Just like a big, spacious location. Oh, we're at 6 wins? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just absolutely rocking so hard. I didn't even realize I was this good. We shouldn't call them believers and haters. Because we know the haters are wonderful people. We should call the haters likers. We should call the haters likers. Then we should call the believers lovers. Lovers and likers. I mean, it makes sense to me. Ed says, nah, F those haters. Yeah, that's right. The year is 2021. The idea of being friendly to your fellow man is gone. Social media has become an absolute cesspool of people trying to dunk on one another when they're busy waiting for their flight at the airport or for another license at the DMV. I don't even know what joy is anymore. All I ever do is complain that other people suck, and I get a lot of likes, retweets, and attention. Feels good. It feels good indeed. Well, this can't block, so I'm just going to swing in. These guys are going to come, and I'm going to pop this one. Hey, does anyone here watch Ants Canada? That guy loves ants. I mean, that guy, like, loves ants. Solid One says, ah, yes, pays off to believe in the draft skills of Sean. Now I can unwisely spend those points to chat occasionally. Yes. Yes. Love Ants Canada. Ants Canada is just a... Talk about content that slaps, am I right? Alright. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and hoard the organs. Actually, I want this in the hand. For a little bit better Better schmoozing. I think I do trade the Organ Hoarder here. Because, I mean, dude, look at how much card advantage I potentially have, right? I got quite a bit. I got quite a bit. Crazy if you think I'm not trading for those scabs. I mean, you're crazy if you think I'm not blocking it. Oh! Abomination commencing. It just can't block. That's all. It can't. It cannot block. So we're getting a little low on those HPs there, huh? So we have Olivia's Midnight Hunt. We have this Storm Rider. Oh my god, nice. I'm so smart. Silver Bolt. Yeah, this is a good one to flip. Because now this conceals a little bit what I'm doing. I don't know how useful that is, but I actually think I need to kill this guy, huh? Yanscan is just like so hype all the time. Taught me the word paludarium. Oh! Where did this mana come from? My man has 4 open mana? Okay. Okay, I gotta be honest. I read this text correctly. I know the cost of this correctly. I looked at that, and I thought that there was 3 open mana. Well, sometimes it sucks to suck. Wow, sucking is just the worst. My god, does it stink to suck. Woo! Woo! Surprise. Thanks for the gift and 5 for a total of 505. This is Happy Spooptober all. Mwah! Surprise, surprise, surprise. It is so good to have you with us, guy. Alright. Alright. Is it death? Oh my god, this thing was kinda... Oh my god, I'm not paying attention. I'm like sitting here thinking about ants. Fuck, man. Oh, it sucks to suck. Holy crap. I mean, those are some substantive mistakies. Oh my god, sucking is one of the most difficult things I've ever done. I mean, this is actually a problem. All right, we're gonna turn up the heat. Good old Silver Bolt 2 for 1, dude. Silver Bolt like 5,000 for 1, man. All right, Vampire Interlopers, getting ready to crank it up. All right. The Great Turnification. So this is activated only as a sorcery. So I can make this fly as well, which is one of the reasons why I bend it. So we can swing in for a bunch of damage in the skies. You know, like, because when I'm like, oh my god, I'm not paying attention, this sort of thing. I think a maybe more interesting comment is that when you play a game enough, you start to just get patterns deeply ingrained in your brain, you know, and you start to not, you know, like if I'm playing Age of Empires, start to not really think that much. What is this? Non-horror creatures, slime counters, lose all abilities, and have base toughness 2 and 2. Okay. Alright, well that is, I mean, it's truly, truly bad news. Truly bad news for us. Okay, let me try this again. Yeah, like, more interesting, because when I'm playing Age of Empires, like, I just slowly lose track of just the fact that I'm building workers all the time. Build a worker, build a worker, build a worker, build a worker, build a worker. And all's good. All's good, all's fine. Feels good all of the time. And that's, you know, we reference things like that as like muscle memory and things like this. And oh yeah, I'm getting used to just playing through the game and so on and so on and so on. But I think too, you kind of wind up in thought muscle memory, you know, where it's just like, oh, okay, there's enough mana out for me to throw out, flip the switch, and I'll be fine. And you start just not thinking. And, you know, if you're deep in a Magic set, like you've been playing maybe like 100 drafts or something like this, if you're like 100 drafts deep, jump, block, if you're like 100 drafts deep, then yeah, you're probably going to be able to just thoughtlessly go through a bunch of actions and you're fine. But because I'm still new to the drafts, I require conscious thought and conscious reading and conscious deliberation. And I'm not going to do that. I think I've been trying hard enough in life, so. I mean, we may get there yet, right? Because now that if this swing goes down, I'm not entirely sure how Krovak's Windgrace is going to actually be able to deal with our swing on the ground. Because we have 1, 2 blockers. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the ground, 1, 2, 3 in the skies. We got a Hobzobble. So that's it, right? That's death. Unless I'm missing something, right? So one of these gets blocked in the air, so 2 get through. And then there's 1, 2, 3 blockers on the ground, 1, 2, 3 blockers. Aye, so then we set them to 1. Fuck. Ludovic help. Does not, tragically. Lost all abilities. Has no abilities because of this slime. Because of this slime. Taps the 1. We have 1, 2, 3 blockers. And then that's death, right? So, the thing to do is to return a creature, make it a 3/3, return a creature, make it a 3/3, and then swing. But will Villain do it? Or they can tap this out and swing with these rats, 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 rats. Rats, 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 rats. Or swing with slime. Delete the flyer. We're dead. It's much like when you go to a chef. This is death served 3 ways. 6 and 2 still gives us a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Dude, I don't know what it is, but this construction thing across the street, someone's like building a house. And, dude. They are the loudest constructors possible. Something went wrong and there was an explosion the other day. That's a good-looking hand, is any? What? I don't know. Did opponents see the win? They did. They saw one of them. Oh my god, Ludovich. No. Ludovich, you can't. Oh god, Ludovich. Alright. Coming in at you. Bang. I am so going into full control soon. You have no idea. You have no idea. Falcon Abomination. No. Maybe Tradio. I did it! Oh, I'm such a gamer. Vampire interlopers, beware. Be wary. Sure. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Securps Cobble. Alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to play the Vampire Interloper. We're going to Rotten Reunion away, the Bait Hook Angler. Going in there. So that's cost. Alright, I messed up. Oh, Shipwreck Sifters. Oh, okay. Never mind, my opponent messed up. That's fine. So this is going to swing and then the mill's going to happen or something. Corpse Cobble's alright. Gotcha. Cobbled that little game plan together. Sure, doesn't bother me at all. I still have Corpse Cobble. Doesn't bother me one bit. Hit me for one. Really need to do this at all. I mean, we appear to be in a winning position, so we'll just chill. Great. Now, my opponent thinks that they may have become a gamer. They may believe that this is the gamerest move they've ever done. They just might think that they have tricked me, and they're gonna get Ludovich out. No! No, I never would have thought. Oh, my God, no, Ludovich. Oh, no. Oh. Can't believe you've done this. All right, well, rats. Hate to see it. Nothing? Alright. Great. Sure. Alright, well. Easiest game of my life. Easiest game of my life. Alright. Let's let Simic for the win commit all the mana. Great. Perfect. Easy. Oregon Hoarder. All right. So I mean, we have options here. Ha! No more mana. No more mana. No more mana. Great, great, great. Ba 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 ba. Oh yeah. Well, that felt good. And we just go straight into the next draft. I don't see a reason not to.